Coming up, my top 3 from this video. Let's see where I rank them. Welcome to KDX Bricks Analytics, where I watch all the Lego investing and reselling videos so that you don't have to. So let's jump right into it. The next few videos on my channel cover Lego investing and reselling YouTube videos that were posted between August 16th and August 31st, 2022. Go back and watch some of my earlier videos on this channel explaining exactly what I'm doing here, but really quickly, I'm watching all those videos and I'm collecting a bunch of data based on the enthusiasm and the number of mentions of Lego sets regarding potential good investing and reselling opportunities. So for this time period, it was 21 videos over 8 channels and 114 Lego mentions. And here's all the raw data of those Lego mentions. And here's my table of mentions and enthusiasm scores. And since there are so many sets that were covered during this time period, because remember, middle of August is getting very close to end of Q4, and so people are going to start ramping up sets they want to invest in before they retire at the end of the calendar year, and also prepping for sets that they want to be selling for the holidays. So like I said, I'm going to split this into 2 videos, kind of the upper half, and here's the split, and then the lower half. So in this video, I'll look at the upper half of this table, and then I'll also go down to the cumulative table and look at the upper half of what changed from the last 2-week period. All the pictures that we'll be looking at are from Brickset, and I have a lot of sets to go through, and so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on each of them, but I've already discussed most of these at length in previous videos, so go check those out. So kicking it right off, Brickheads 40496, Voldemort, Nagini, and Bellatrix. This set is great. I totally am in alignment with 3 mentions and an enthusiasm score of 3. Second set, another Brickheads, Demogorgon and 11. And as I've mentioned multiple times, the Stranger Things show continues to be very, very popular. So this set will also do very well. 3 more mentions with an enthusiasm score of 3. And then another set we've already talked a lot about, the Batman Classic TV series Batmobile. Those 2 minifigures are outstanding. They're exclusive to this set. I love the blue color, the blue and gray color of the classic Batman, and the fact that there just aren't many classic Batman TV series Lego sets that have been made yet. Next up is another one that is great, 21324, 123 Sesame Street. Great display, honestly great play also, and then tons of great exclusive minifigures, so 2 more mentions. And then the Hogwarts Express, this one is always somewhat controversial, but 2 more mentions with an enthusiasm score of 3. This has been on the shelves for a long time, heavily discounted, probably overhoarded, but remember, it's a train set and it is Harry Potter, so you might have to hold on to it for a while, but it will do well in the secondary market. All right, so now starting with this Tokyo set and the next bunch. So from Tokyo on down to the Speed Champions 007 Aston Martin DB5, all of these sets during this 2-week time period got an enthusiasm score of 3 with 1 mention. So starting out with the Tokyo set, not my favorite for an architecture set, but some people want to look at it. And then the Central Perk set 21319, also not my favorite set, but some people are looking at it because this show Friends has been popular for so many years. This one I talked about once already, the 3-in-1 Creator pirate ship, and this one interests me. It is a Creator 3-in-1, so who knows? On resale might struggle a little bit, but it looks really good, and Lego isn't making a lot of, kind of their classic pirate ships from 10, 20 years ago anymore, or even further back. And so this is pretty good, and also the sails are brick built, which is kind of interesting. The Creator 3-in-1 Space Shuttle, Lego's done a bunch of these. Some of them in the past have done okay, so some investors and resellers are looking into this set. 3119 Ferris Wheel. It's a amusement park set, and some of those also have done well in the past, even though this is Creator. So again, maybe worth looking into. 31120 Medieval Castle. I love this set. I'm not sure how well it will do on resale because it is Creator, but it looks great, and all 3 builds are decent. You can do a lot with these pieces, so I think it could do okay. The Creator Fish Tank 31122. This set is awesome. The second I saw it the first time, I figured it would be very, very popular. So I think this one will do well. And this one also, the 31132 Viking ship and the Midgard Serpent. Not many Viking ships that we're getting in Lego sets. So I think this one will do pretty well, even though the price point, I think it's $120. Yeah, $120 is very high. So you got to get this one on discount. Brickheads 40367 Lady Liberty. It's a small set, standard brickhead size, you'd have to sell a bunch of units, but maybe of interest. 40454 Spider-Man versus Venom and Iron Man. Great minifigures. 2 of them are exclusive, so I think this set will do well at $15 price point. First mention for this set, 42145 Airbus H-175 Rescue Helicopter. It's okay. It's it's an okay Technic. The one good thing going for it is that the rotors are the correct size, nice and large. The Razor Crest Microfighter maybe do okay. I do like this set a lot, and the minifigure is good to me, even though it's controversial in terms of how it is compared to the source material. 76161, the 1989 Batwing. 2 out of the 3 minifigures are exclusive, and it just pairs well with the large Batmobile. I don't like this set at all. I've talked about it a bunch, but it gets another shout out with an enthusiasm score of 3, which I find interesting. The Infinity Gauntlet, I do like this set a lot, maybe as much for how it looks and its full construction as it is for its pieces, because it has a bunch of gold parts, and a lot of them are the drum lacquer painted pieces, and so this is a good set. I love this set, even though it's only $10. Anything Wolverine and X-Men, I wish Lego would do a lot more X-Men minifigures and other interesting sets related to X-Men. I remember like some old video game, I forget if it was on Sega or one of the old computers, but there was a great X-Men game my buddy and I played back 30 years ago that we loved. Nano Gauntlet, similar to the Infinity Gauntlet, a lot of great pieces, and it's just a striking look and goes well with all of these statue structure type sets along with the helmet series. Batmobile Tumbler Scarecrow Showdown, both minifigures are exclusive, great price point at $40, outstanding set, will do well. Dumbledore's Phoenix, who is named Fox. I love this set, pairs well with the other 2, should do well in retirement. The First Flying Lesson, great set, another mention with an enthusiasm score of 3. And I forgot to scroll the table down here so you can look at that. And now on to one of my favorite speed champions that should be retiring at the end of 2023 is the Toyota Supra. This one is awesome. Not many stickers, which it has going for it, but just a great looking speed champions vehicle. And same with this one too, the Lamborghini Countach. One mention, enthusiasm score 3. Also not many stickers, and it just looks so cool. Love it, love it, love it. And this one too. Can't go wrong with James Bond, especially when you get a Daniel Craig James Bond minifigure to go with it. And this one in the smaller scale looks so much better than the large scale vehicle that Lego did a few years back of the Aston Martin DB5 that was pretty boxy. This one looks good. And then this is one of my absolute favorite speed champion sets that's out there right now. The 2-car packs seem to do better just because there's more volume and it's better price point. You don't have to resell as many units, but also that red classic Corvette with not many stickers on it is really, really fantastic looking. And now on to a couple of sets where the minifigures are primarily the highlight. So this one here, the Clone Trooper Command Station 40558, $15 battle pack, and people like to build armies, so this one should do pretty well. And then this set is amazing. The minifigures, the armor, Paz Vizsla, both of them are exclusive to this set. This Mandalorian is also only in one other set, so it's a very rare minifigure. And at the $30 price point and it being a Target exclusive, there are not many of them out there in terms of hoarding for investing and reselling. So this set will do very, very well. One that I absolutely love. The Attack on the Burrows 75980. I've talked about this at length. Great set at $100 price point. And this one also I've talked about at length. 92176. NASA Apollo Saturn V. Anything that is NASA seems to do very, very well. The fact that Lego brought this back obviously made a lot of people concerned about investing and reselling, but it shows how popular NASA sets are. Now on to the Boba Fett helmet 75277. My favorite of the original 3, but a lot of people are concerned about how much it's been discounted and how much it's been on, or how long it's been on the shelves. And then lastly from this table is 75314, the Bad Batch Attack Shuttle. 3 mentions with an enthusiasm score of 2.3. Again, this is just the table for August 16th to 31st. Keep following along on the table as I'm discussing these, but this set is an absolute winner with those minifigures and the fact that it's the first of this shuttle that Lego has made. I'm sure they'll make more, but all of these different clone minifigures and all the detail on them and all the different shapes of the helmets are awesome. And then of course, don't forget to leave out the Gonk Droid, which is a point of good humor. Oh, and don't forget, my videos are for entertainment purposes only. I do not provide financial advice. You got to get that from somebody else. Now to the cumulative table, and we're up to 2 months of data already, so that's not too bad. 72 videos, 9 channels, 336 Lego set mentions. And so same thing with the first table from this video, we will do the top half now and the bottom half in the next video. Top spot on this table is this set right here, 76188 classic TV series Batmobile. 3 more mentions for a total of 7 with the top E-score of 3, and 40549 Demogorgon and 11. 3 more mentions on this one too for a total of 5, and again the top score of 3. 2 more mentions for Hogwarts Express for a total of 3. And as you know, I love this set, the Batmobile Tumbler Scarecrow Showdown. Both minifigs are exclusive, but also the vehicle is just fantastic looking, and it's a great $40 price point. And so this one got 1 more mention for a total of 3. 40454 Spider-Man versus Venom and Iron Man got its 2nd mention, and it still has an enthusiasm score of 3. And same thing with this set right here, 76180, and also with the Infinity Gauntlet set right here, 76191. Now scrolling down the table, now we're down to sets that have an enthusiasm score between 2.5 and 2.9. First off is this Harry Potter Brickhead set, 40496, Voldemort, Nagini, and Bellatrix. As you already know, I love this set, and it has the most mentions of any set on this table at 9, and it has a 2.9 enthusiasm score. So the Voldemort, Nagini, and Bellatrix Brickhead set is the top scoring set so far, and 2 more mentions for this set, the Clone Trooper Command Station, so 4 mentions total with a 2.8. And then this is one of my favorite sets, 76903, the Chevy Corvette 2-pack Speed Champion. 3 more mentions for a total of 4, score of 2.8. Attack on the Burrow, very popular set in the videos I've listened to so far. 2 more mentions for a total of 7, and holding steady at a score of 2.6. Sesame Street jumped up from 2.3 to 2.6 on the E-score, and it got 2 more mentions for a total of 5. Same thing for the 1989 Batwing, a total of 5 mentions with a 2.6, and also same thing for the NASA Apollo Saturn V 92176, 5 mentions and 2.6. Not my favorite architecture set, 21051, the Tokyo Skyline, but it does have 2 mentions with a 2.5 score. This Defensive Hoth Star Wars minifigure battle pack set got its 2nd mention, and same thing with the Imperial Shuttle. Back to the Razor Crest Microfighter, it has an E-score of 2.5 with 2 mentions, and same thing with Fox Dumbledore's Phoenix. And now 3 Speed Champion sets, and I love all 3 of them. This is the Toyota GR Supra 76901, and it has an enthusiasm score of 2.5 with 2 mentions. This set is amazing, 76905, the Ford GT Heritage Edition and Bronco R, also 2 mentions with an E-score of 2.5. And then the 007 Aston Martin DB5 James Bond. This set is great. It's got great curvature and smoothness, and it doesn't look all boxy like the other one. I know I mentioned this earlier in this video, but I'm just so pleased with this set that Lego corrected the larger vehicle DB5 that they did. Now with 2 mentions, it jumped up to an enthusiasm score of 2.5. Whew, all right, that was a lot of sets. So of all the sets we just discussed, my top 3 on this video, number 1, the Batmobile Tumbler Scarecrow Showdown. Outstanding price point, just over a year on the shelf, and 2 unique minifigures, so it should do very, very well in retirement. And the one we just looked at was my number 3. And so now my second favorite set from this video is 76903, the Chevy Corvette 2-pack. Both these vehicles look great, but that classic 1968 red Corvette is so awesome. The shaping is so perfect, and it really just stands out. So that's going to be a very popular set, and it's only $30, which is great for these 8-stud wide Speed Champion sets. And of course you can get it for around $22, $23, and it had a 1.5-year shelf life. And so this set will do very, very well in retirement. And now my number 1 set from this video. I think I've mentioned this one many times in my previous videos, but this set just continues to thrive in the Lego investing and reselling community, and there's just nothing wrong with this set. It hits all the right chords for a classic TV series Batmobile with these figures, the vehicle, the stand, the plaque. It's just amazing at a $30 price point. So that's a wrap on this video. I will see you on the next one.